is wanting bad? Should you just be happy with what you have and not just constantly want more? Some philosophies actually believe that letting go of all desires is what leads to happiness. But I don't believe that. I believe that wanting drives us as humans to be better. Wanting things is such a natural feeling. We wouldn't be here as a society if we didn't want for things. Imagine what kind of world we would be living in if cavemen didn't want to improve their tools or their shelter. We are where we are because of wanting. People looking at things, wanting it to work better, more efficiently, or cheaper. Not wanting things makes us bored. It's our goals, dreams, and aspirations that ideally get us out of bed in the morning. But there's different types of wanting. There's realistic wants, like for me, wanting to start a family, getting a full-time job, running a half marathon, and moving to Helsinki. Then there's unrealistic wants, something that's maybe more of a dream, but it's still fun to have in the back of your mind. For me, my unrealistic want is for just once, model for boss. Are we not going to show any footage of me looking like a boss model? Oh, we don't have any? Okay, well, one day. Either way, if I was content with my life right now as it is, I would be so bored. Just rotting away in bed, doing the occasional freelance gig just to make ends meet. But I'm not. I want things and I'm happy that I want things. So why do I get this sick feeling in my stomach when I'm looking at job listings or even thinking about writing applications? The bad feeling doesn't actually come from wanting something. It's the belief that you can't have or don't deserve the thing that you want. And keeping the cycle up is what can cause you to not want anything anymore. You're basically gaslighting yourself into believing that this bad feeling is an indication that you don't actually want the thing. So then you say, I don't want to have this sick feeling in my stomach when I'm looking for jobs, so I'll just stop looking for jobs. But that's not the right approach. Obviously, finding a job might be the kind of want you need to push through those negative feelings for no matter what, because it's less of a want and more of a need. But I think a lot of us let these negative feelings take control, and it leads us to not pursuing the kinds of wants that might not be super critical, but would be beneficial to us in the long run. So how do you want without feeling bad? First off, focus on growing, not the end goal. Sometimes the thing you want is out of your control, and you have to accept that. But what is in your control is improving yourself. If you want a specific job or start a family or model for boss, there are certain things that you can do that will improve your chances. All of these wants are out of your control. You could be the perfect candidate for a job and still not get it because of so many different reasons. But you can't focus on that. Instead, learn while pursuing the goal. I noticed while looking for jobs that there were certain requirements they were looking for that I didn't have. So I started working on acquiring those skills. I'm working on my social media presence, trying to do more sports photography and videography, and working on growing this YouTube channel. In the end, even if I don't get those jobs, because again, it's out of my control, I have still improved as a person, and you never know what can come from that. Also, learning and improving myself doesn't give me that same sick feeling in my stomach. And I've noticed that developing my skills makes me have that sick feeling when looking for jobs less and less, because I no longer believe that I don't deserve these jobs like I did at the beginning of my search. Only focusing on what you don't have can lead you down a dark path. It can make you think that you don't have anything going for you right now, because the only way that you believe that you'll be happy is by getting what you want, which isn't true. You should remind yourself about and be grateful for the things that you do have. This isn't about settling or letting go of all your desires to be happy. It's just about taking a moment to realize what you already have in your life and appreciating it. Finding a healthy middle between happiness and satisfaction is key. Living in Finland is something that I wanted for so many years. And now that I'm living here, I should appreciate the fact that I achieved one of my wants and not spend all of my time thinking about what's next. Ideally, you'll never be finished with wanting. Once you get what you want, it's only natural to want something else or something more. If I ever do get to have a family and an apartment in Helsinki and a full-time job, I'm not going to stop wanting. The next wants could be buying a house, getting a promotion, or starting a sport that I've always wanted to. But it's important to have that gratitude and recognizing the things that you have already achieved so that you don't make yourself crazy always chasing the next thing. Finally, stop comparing yourself to others. I know, we've all heard the quote, comparison is the thief of joy. And it couldn't be more true in the age of social media. God, I hate seeing all those happy couples on my Instagram reels. Like, I love the videos, but I hate seeing them so happy. Seeing other people have what we want can understandably make us upset, especially with the amount that we see online every single day. I don't think we as humans were ever meant to deal with the amount of information that we get from social media. Seeing people that we don't know have such successful lives is not really that healthy. And the algorithms are no help either. I mean, you watch one video of a couple dancing and kissing on a beach at sunset, and suddenly that's all you get. The thing to remember is that we're all on our own journey at our own speed. As long as we are focusing on improving ourselves to get closer and closer to our wants, why hate ourselves for not having it yet? That's pretty much it. Keep wanting, but also do something. Want alone is not healthy for you. You can easily fall into this trap of blaming outside forces or finding excuses why it isn't working for you. Having a more active approach to your wants gives you small wins along the way that you can reflect on when you're having doubts about achieving your wants. And as it seems this channel's motto is, you never know what's around the corner. There are no downsides to improving yourself, putting yourself out there, or giving something a chance. By doing these things, you might find an unexpected opportunity that will lead you to the things that you want. Thanks for watching. Peace.